Well, they say football's only a game, and you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Messi. Lahm is charging up. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Hullet. Son Heung-min. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's managed to get free. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be
face-to-face with the big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got on, and Messi! Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor. Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aim forwards. This is promising. Bellingham. That's good play. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's the hit! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos. Interesting ball. Roberto Carlos delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi, and Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Out again for a throw-in. Nice ball, and the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been flattened there. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Shot at goal! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Now the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And it's Messi. Chouameni, Rummenigge, Nedved, very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Rummenigge. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Indonesia finding their passes. Hernes. It's Roberto Carlos. Hernes. Rummenigge. Now it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Haaland. And it's Nedved. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, super find. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Pull it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Lahm. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Opts to play it back. Passes short and sharp. Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Picked out brilliantly. And he's taking no chances there. The ball has bounced loose now. Van Dijk is fouled. Rummenigge. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Thuram. And it's Lahm. It's Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely spread. Bellingham. Hernes. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Cleared away. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's one! Well, they could break here. Haaland. Bellingham. That's that, the end. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Haaland, done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Theo Hernandez.
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Haaland, gives it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Pull it. And they can counter here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Now it's Pullet. There's There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Chance with a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up...
Rummenigge! Beckenbauer.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's gone forward. And it's Lahm. Barcelona finding their passes. Heads it! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. That's good running with the ball. And it's Batistuta. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Pull it. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, that was vital.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Serginho. Messi. Beckenbauer. And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Serginho. No way through there. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Dalten. Hernandez. Serginho. And it's Messi. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a header! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. Hernandez. Good ball over the top. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Mbappe. Batistuta. Goalkeepers.
Players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't...
Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Adams with the clearance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, he's found some space here. Haaland! He's hit it first time.
Haaland cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi. And it's Lahm. Rummenigge. And he was alert to it. Messi. Mbappe. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Batistuta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Maldini is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Belten. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Belletti. Messi. Here's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Serginho. Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Bullet. Rummenigge ploughing through the middle. Serginho. to Messi. Serginho. And that's it. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's had a hit! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Owen. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he welcomes it in, and he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. And here's Batistuta. And it's Albertini. Messi. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Albertini. Yamal. Showing great feet there. Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure...
There's the hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, super find. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. And they can counter here. It's Albertini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Foot in. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. Throw in. And it's Lahm. Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Albertini. Yamal. Batistuta. And it's Maradona. Real chance here! Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's done very well to take that back. That has been knocked clear. Played long and they could be in here. Van Bouten cuts it out. Lahm. And it's Messi. Howson.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now Van Bouten. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Albertini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Owen finds himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicked it back promptly. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of...
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. And the shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Decent hit! He scored! Barcelona are back in business. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu. Yamal. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam. Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that is a little undercooked. Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball, and he's in here! Al Hilal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Al Hilal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Albertini. And it's Owen. Hullet gets a foot in here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Lam. Messi. And here's Bellingham. Opts to play it back. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Now Albertini. And it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Yamal. No outsmarting him this time. Ernest. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
And the referee brings it. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. As you can see, we've already started here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Climbs up big! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And it's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. Ever so determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. No goals as yet. Oh, that's neat. Chouameni. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Maldini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Hullet threads one in. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chance here to counter. Rijkaard. Pedri. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Batistuta. And it's Ronaldinho.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rijkaard. Tomiyasu. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a nicely measured pass. Rijkaard. Now Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Belletti.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Batistuta. Rafinha. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Has a goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Ronaldinho. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Rijkaard. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Belletti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard. Just about up to the hour now. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni, and it's Beckham. Messi, Batistuta. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. It is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafinha. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. No way through. And they win it back again. Tomiyasu. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bastoni, and the counter is on. And it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. Thuram. He's making a real surge on the left. That is lovely. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. There they go, hunting in packs. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Raul. Good read, needed to be.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brilliantly cut out. Showing great feet there. Batistuta! And he's heaved it away.
Really well and stopped it.
Raul. Messi. Somewhat off target, done delicately. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Rummenigge, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Now the finish! In for the pieces! No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire...
And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well, Gabriel Martinelli, of course, claimed the crucial moment that saw his team overcome the ultimate test of the 23-24 season. It led to a victory that has the fans daring to dream that their heyday of the early 2000s just might be about to return.
Well, matching the Invincibles might be a bit of a stretch, but who knows if Martinelli keeps playing as well as he's capable of.
And of course, we all, regardless, so much admire his verve and vibrant approach, don't we? Bellingham, steaming on goalwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham, and through to the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. Haaland, he has found the way through. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's not going to reach. And it's been given away. There's the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Martinelli has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Mbappe having a look. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's in on goal! Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Arsenal have their second corner now. Ødegaard with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Timber. Martinelli. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Barcelona finding their passes. Real chance! Bellingham.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. Mbappe! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide. Rice. Martinelli. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. De Jong. Here's Vieira. And it's Messi. Ødegaard. Saka. For Martinelli. Bellingham. Timber. Oh, well played, well played. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Saka. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added
De Jong.
minutes has been indicated.
Martinelli. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And now,
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Messi. De Jong. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
De Jong does really well there, he is strong. Ødegaard, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. De Jong. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. That is a great pick out. Rummenigge is Rummenigge! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. Goal! Barcelona! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona take the lead. A heavy challenge. Saka. Saka in acres of space out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted. Saka! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Gabriel is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. Saka. And Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot at goal! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
5, Bellingham. Number 10, Mbappe.
No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Gabriel. Coming on the field, number 17.
Alexander-Arnold.
De Bruyne. Number 13.
And it's De Bruyne.
Vitinha.
Saka.
Number 9.
De Bruyne.
Osimhen. Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
Brilliantly
Number
cut out.
4, White.
And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. And here's Saka. Vitinha. Vitinha! And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Haaland. Passing is Chris. He's had a hit! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3 minutes added time.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Haaland claiming... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already.
And that has been knocked clear. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. Hernandez gets it clear. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball, and he was alert to it. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ronaldinho. Piqué makes the interception.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No foul, says the referee. Gullit. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Conte moves wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham chasing after it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slip. Can he finish? Lam gets it away. Gullit. And it's Neymar. Gullit. And he's away. Has a goal! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Batistuta. Tries to dink it in. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tonali. Neymar. Gullit. Goes down, but nothing given. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram works it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho.
Un minuto de descuento.
Neymar. And he's got the beating of his man. Neymar ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Oh, what a mistake! Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on... It's Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. That looks a good ball through. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's burst through. Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's headed upfield. Always onto this. That is good alertness. Lahm. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's dealt with that really well. Can he finish? Piqué getting this one clear. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Luis Suarez.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Messi. Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Shapes to shoot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 90.
Barcelona
el
are
dorsal
looking to go
99,
forward now.
El dorsal 10, Messi.
And he's managed to
El
get
dorsal
free.
22, Cambio de
And
jugadores.
Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, crossbar! Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, red, nice interception. And the number on the board is 3. Lahm. Ball played for Rijkaard. He's gone forward.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great position here. Thuram!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forwards and with intent. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he was alert to it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Mets are looking to go forward now. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Now it's Thuram. Mets look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Lahm. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's De Jong. And here's Thuram. Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a shade optimistic. Shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mets have it back and can go again. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Nunez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rummenigge. Could move up a gear here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rummenigge. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Thuram. Great chance! Cleared without hesitation. Bullet. In with the challenge. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been...
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nunez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. De Jong! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Danger averted for now. Lahm. Oh, superb! And Messi! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rummenigge. That is good strength. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Thuram. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's gone forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at. Hits one! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
De Jong. And here's Thuram. Played back in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
He's had a shot! Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Great work on the overlap. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Out to the left it goes. Thuram. Can he finish? He's got a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Mets get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. He is through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi is standing over this one. Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that. And the keeper's given it away. Thuram. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Pass is just off target. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.